Hello and welcome everyone. I'm heading back to northern Layton and looking for some moose. I'm hoping to get some nice ones this time, so keep a sharp eye out and my fingers crossed. The Paul Beatty challenge this time is for me to travel to Highton Peaks and harvest 3 moose. The description implies that he wants you to get all 3 within an hour's time, but I found this not to be the case. The Highton Peaks region is in the northwestern corner of the map. It consists of both Willowpeg and Topeka and contains the western branch of the main river. So, moose drink time between 12 and 16 would be the best time to find them. Any old moose, male or female, big or small, should technically work. The Highton Peaks area is one of my favorite places to find them in Layton, so I decided I wanted to get a little picky and look for bulls with decent estimates. Moose can see and smell quite well, so I'll have to watch my noise and stay downwind. For me, this mission coincided with the BD number 4 mission. I needed to take a picture of a decent moose in Topeka Canyon, so I brought along the shotgun in case I found a good one. And I found one in a zone southwest of the Outlook Tower. I had to get in close to take a picture, so I got downwind of him and then closed the distance. I had trouble finding him in the brush, but once I did, I moved to the side for a better angle. I took the picture at about 30 meters and completed the original mission. When I did, it started the clock for BD number 5. Unaware of this, I went about my business. I had a nice broadside shot, so I took the opportunity to get a harvest. He went down in the water, but began to float back. He's a high-scoring silver at 187.47. I got him with the over-under at 28 meters. He became the first of 3 moose to count for the mission. A few days later, I fast-traveled to the Willowpeg outpost. My plan was to travel up the river to see if I could find a couple good ones to complete the mission. With the wind, I wanted to hunt along the eastern shore, so I traveled across and began glassing the edges of the river. I found a bunch of moose, but none that piqued my interest. Until I found this guy. His estimate guaranteed a gold score, so I marked his location on the map and moved in. And on the way over, I found this guy in the distance. Aside from weight, their estimates were identical. So first things first, I moved up on the closer of the 2. I had a good distance, but wanted a better angle, so I slowly crept to the right. Now that I was ready to shoot, I checked the distance to the second moose on the map. I wanted to make sure that he was 200 meters away or more so that my shot wouldn't spook him. I was a little anxious as I forgot to check my zeroing before taking the shot, but a quick map check showed hunting pressure. I marked the location of the first and then went after the second. Again, I moved down the opposite shoreline for a better angle and distance. This time, I made sure to check my zeroing before taking the shot. is down. Let's go check the first one. Vital blood is always good. He's got a nice rack of antlers. Let's see how I did. He's a solid scoring gold at 245.39, and one of the nicer ones I've harvested with this character. Despite my forgetting to zero the scope, I got a good shot on him in the lung and liver at 101 meters. I took a look at my hunter mate, and sure enough, the second one counted too. So I guess that getting them all within the hour isn't part of the challenge. The rack isn't quite as big as the first, but it's still a nice moose. He is also a gold at 214.26. The shot for him landed perfectly center in the lung at 96 meters. No complaints about that. This stretch of river is definitely a great spot to find moose. So I came out of that one with 2 golds and a silver. If this video was helpful or you learned something along the way, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more content. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll be adding more of these guides as I go along with my progression, so be sure to check in for more Call of the Wild content. Thanks for watching!